Rise and shine. Another day, another life. Rise and shine for a lifetime. You know, I got to share something that's on my heart to share. And it's interesting, you know. I'm reading this book called Decolonizing Language. I just finished it. Here's the book right here. A very unique book, must buy. The author just passed away maybe a month or two ago. But what's interesting in this book is that a lot of these brothers and sisters in this book that were highlighted and honored went to prison and did hard time. Hard time meaning they went in there and they were in maximum security, you know. And for what they did to get in the prisons, to get locked up, being in maximum security, the nature of their crime didn't even fit to be in that security level. Now, before I tell you why they were in prison, why they got sentenced to maximum security level, because in prison, you got different levels. You got camp, you got level 1, level 2, all the way up to level 6 or max, super max. 23-hour lockdown, you coming out once a day for an hour in the shower, something like that. I never had to do maximum security level time. Level 1, level 2, that's just the nature of my crime. However, I come from a neighborhood on the west side of Detroit, and a lot of guys went to prison for murder, a lot of drugs, you know, so they did hard time. You go to Supermax or you go to level 5 because I don't really know how the system really works when it comes to how they was getting in, how they would get caught with a kilo or sell the police a key and they go to a level 4 or 5. I guess they consider that violent or something because it's associated with drugs. But the more you sell, the more you get caught with, maybe they go to these higher level security. I went to a level 1 because it was a small amount of drugs that I sold to a undercover narcotic agent. So I was in level 1, almost like a camp. But it's killers in there, it's rapists in there, it's violent inmates in that prison, but they work their way down to a lower level security, what you call good behavior, where you're not showing violence, you respectful, you just trying to do your time and go home. So you might be in a cell or in a unit with a man that's been down 15, 20, 25 years, then killed somebody, and he just like mature or changed, and he want to have more freedom, because obviously in the level 1 or 2 you got a little more freedom than you do in being in a level 5 or supermax. So the crimes that the people committed in this book were nothing violent at all. It was crimes for writing books, for liberating their people and putting literature out to liberate their people, to free their people up. So they were freedom fighters. No knives, no guns, no raping, no kidnapping, no drugs. Maximum security. These people were put in maximum security. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They had to do hard time for fighting for their freedom. Just putting out books, publishing books, writing books, letters, articles, magazines, whatever literature that they produced and got out. If it was flagged by the president or whoever that was the official in their country, they got locked up. A lot of them got killed. A lot of them got tortured. Some of them survived, and that's why they're honored. But I never thought or never knew until now that Black men and women in Africa were getting slaughtered and getting sent to maximum security prison levels for writing for their freedom. Freedom fighters. Where west side of Detroit, you in there for dope, guns, armed robbery, you going to maximum security. Violent crimes, you doing hard time, period. And you better be a gladiator, or you're not gonna make it. Or you'll make it, but you might come out shaky. Especially if you didn't abuse some kids or anything like that. That's hard time. That's when you can kind of understand why I gotta go to Supermax, because I'm an animal. I'm a beast. You know what I'm saying? You leave me uncaged, it's gonna be ugly for a staff member, another inmate. I'm gonna make the job hard for the staff. I'm a beast. That's understandable. To be locked up 23 hours a day, only coming out for an hour and a shower, to get a little air, and then you back in that cell, 23-hour lockdown. But the brothers and sisters in this book, they had to do hard time, man. That was a bold deal. Unbelievable. But they were so serious about controlling these people and shutting them down that they was doing that to them. The tortures and stuff is real. This ain't no fiction book. This is real deal, Holyfield. So I just wanted to share that, that, in this life, man, make sure you know what's worth you going down the trail of doing something that can get you incarcerated. Really think about it. Is it really worth it? Can you walk away? Can you walk away? Good luck if you can't. But all I can tell you is the prison system is overcrowded. And if you in your upper age range, going in there now for something stupid, it's going to be hard. Even if you're in a level 1 or 2, it's going to be hard time. Because they say the gangs then took over and stuff like that. I had to go into that because there's a lot of crime going on and a lot of violent crimes going on. And I don't think people realize that when you go in there, it's not something that is in harmony with natural life. It is, because it's a lesson, but it's you got to be, you might not, even if you got 5 years, you might not get out in 5 years. You might have to murder somebody in there and end up doing life in there. And it's better to walk away if it's not life and death. You see what I'm saying? They ain't playing. Peace.